We have some of our allies that have had defeats in the region. You had the case in Yemen. You had problems in Niger. We've had setbacks against our terrorist opponents and enemies, and we haven't managed completely to eradicate these movements. The Barkhane operation is still there. We have more than 4,000 troops on the ground. The G5 forces that we started in July in Bamako are getting organized, but not fast enough. And I've said this before, I will put all of France's energy. I discussed this with President Kabore yesterday, but today, with the presence of G5 Sahel here in Sahel, we'll be discussing, in Abidjan, we'll be discussing this. I obtain new funds, and I call on the EU to provide funding for this initiative, but what we need is African armies involved in the conflict, even in the remote areas. We need to have to strengthen military presence. The situation in Mali requires strong military presence. The Mali-Niger-Burkina border requires strong military presence because it's at the heart of the G5 Sahel knot, as it were. And the terrorists are still terrorizing the region, and they bring with them a movement of obscurantism which render these states even more vulnerable, and this will disrupt political balance in that part of the world. So the French military is committed, but we have to win this battle.